Are you wanting to know how to make a thumbnail on iPhone or Android? In this video, I'm going to be sharing a step-by-step YouTube thumbnail tutorial. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is Always On Art, helping you design better together. This is actually part one of a part two video series where I'm going to be showing you some different app options for you to check out. The reality is, having a good thumbnail can actually bring attention to your video. Getting started in making a thumbnail doesn't have to be that overwhelming. Don't worry if you are brand new to graphic design or not really sure how to take a photo. Today we're going to be looking at Adobe Spark Post. This is a free app that is available for both iPhone and Android. I'll be sure to drop a link below for you to check out. Adobe Spark Post can actually help you create a YouTube thumbnail in minutes with professional results. Be sure to stick around to the very end because I'm going to be demonstrating a special feature that this app has that I think that you're really going to enjoy. Let's jump in and take a look at Adobe Spark Post. So I'm heading over to the App Store and I'm going to do a search for Adobe Spark Post. I've already downloaded the app, so I'm going to go ahead and launch the app. Next, you'll be prompted to log in. Now, if you haven't created a free Adobe account, go ahead and do so now. Just tap the sign up for free, enter your credentials, and then tap create account down at the bottom. I've already set up my account, so I'm going to log in with my credentials. Here on the home screen, you will see a lot of templates to choose from. I'm going to tap the search icon up here at the top and do a search for YouTube thumbnail. There are some great templates that Adobe Spark has, and you'll notice that some of the templates have a little gold tag, which just means that that is premium content. For the first thumbnail, I'm going to choose an existing template to modify. And for this example, I want to create a thumbnail for a food channel. So once I have the thumbnail selected, I'm just going to tap Remix, and this puts us into the edit mode. One of the first things that I want to do is remove the watermark that Adobe Post puts on my templates because I'm in the free version. So I'm just going to do a two-finger gesture to zoom in and out, and just tapping on the watermark, Adobe Spark is going to prompt me to consider using a subscription, which will unlock a lot of different features and resources. But for right now, I'm just going to tap remove this watermark from the project, and that removes it from my project. Next, I'll tap on the photo, then tap replace. Adobe Spark Post allows me to choose a photo from my photo library on my device, or I can take a picture straight from my camera. But for this tutorial, I'm going to search free photos right down here. And this is a great option, especially if you don't have a high quality photo to use right away. We'll just go up here to the search and we will search for vegan. Adobe Spark Post returns some great photo options for us to choose from. And as soon as you find a photo that you want to use, you can just go ahead and tap on it to add it to your project. This is a great looking photo and my thumbnail is coming together quite nicely already. So I can do some modifications to this photo. I can reposition it by doing a two-finger zoom, pinch zoom. I can zoom in and out and even rotate the photo as I need to. Some great options there. As soon as I have that dialed in, I'll just tap done. Now let's work on the text. Just double tapping on the text brings me into the edit mode. And let's type in a new title. From here, I can scale it up by just tapping and dragging these little corner handles and even repositioning it as I need to. The next thing that I want to do is go over here to the Effect menu, and I'm going to tap on the shadow. Now right away, I can see that the shadow color is not what I want, so I'm just going to go over here to Color. Adobe Spark is going to offer me some different swatch selections, and I can choose these. I can actually kind of scroll through these. This one's really close. I like how this is looking. I'm going to do a quick reverse by tapping the reverse icon, and I can see that's kind of interesting, but I think I'm going to go back to the brighter text with a darker shadow. I'm going to tap on the sliders, and here I can switch between both the font color and then the shadow color. So I'm going to make sure that I am 100% white by just moving these little sliders around. And coming over here to the shadow color, I'm just going to move this slider, and I think I'm going to make this more of a warm gray. Just tap done, and I will tap done once more to commit my changes. I'll zoom out, and there we have a easy vegan meal thumbnail. Now to save my thumbnail, I'm just going to tap on the share icon up here at the top and just tap on Save Image. This will save to the camera roll. By tapping the back arrow, I'm going to save it to my post collection. Our next thumbnail, we will start with essentially a blank canvas. So I'm just going to tap the plus button down here, and I'm going to choose solid color. Now I really don't care what the color is just yet, and so for right now I'm just going to tap next, and then Adobe Spark will ask me what size do I want to make my canvas, and I'm going to select YouTube thumbnail and tap done. So again, right away I want to go ahead and remove that watermark. Since I am on the free version, just tapping it and then tapping remove watermark. Next I want to add an image, and I'm going to tap add image, and go back to search free photos. So I'm going to do a search for photographer and make a selection. Next I will choose move freely. This way I can move this photo around on my canvas freely without pinning it to the background. With the photo still selected, I'm going to choose crop, and I'm just going to move in these side handles just to eliminate some of the background. Once I have that done, I'll tap done, and then for my final step, I'm going to select remove background. In just a few moments, Adobe Spark is able to remove the background with pretty stunning results. So I'll tap done to commit my changes. I'll zoom out, and I will go ahead and move my image around and scale it as I need. Next, I'm going to tap the text box, and let's type in a new title. For that special feature that I want to show you, I'm going to make sure that my text is selected. Of course, you can change the font face, the color, the shape, and the styles, but I'm going to scroll all the way over here to the very end and tap on the Style menu. The Style menu shows me a little rotator wheel that I can tap and drag around, and it is going to automatically drop in a whole bunch of different styles or apply a whole bunch of different styles to my text box that I can quickly go through and see which ones that I like the best. So once I find a style that I'm happy with, I can go ahead and stop, and I'll tap done. Now to kind of change up the color, I can tap on colors here, and Adobe Spark actually offers me some options of different color combinations, and I can just tap on any of these to scroll through and see which colors will look best for my project. Now once I have a color scheme that I kind of like, I can tap on the switch button here to scroll through and see which colors look best. I think that's getting pretty close. I'm just going to tap done. Next I'm going to go back in here to my text, scale this up. Let's go back over here to color, and let's adjust this color. Okay, you can certainly play around with this a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and tap and save this to my camera roll. It's asking me, do I want a solid color or do I want a transparent background? I'm going to tap solid color and save my image, and now it is saved to my camera roll. So here's another great thumbnail that we made in just a matter of minutes. So that is Adobe Spark Post, our first app in this two-part series where you can make YouTube thumbnails on your phone. Question of the day: on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think quality thumbnails matter for your videos? Let me know in the comments below. If you got value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button now. Let me know in the comments below and consider subscribing. Adobe Spark offers so much more, and it's really fun to play with. I hope you have been inspired and now have a great option to turn your ideas into reality. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing another great app option for you to dive into when making your next YouTube thumbnail on your phone. I'll see you soon.